Hello everybody, we are live. No webcam for today. My hair is kind of wild today, and I really didn't expect to go live today. But clearly we kind of have to. It's a pretty dangerous situation out here for a lot of people out here in the plains. Um, let's go ahead and get started. Um, so I have Watch Duty pulled up here. And I also have Radar Omega pulled or Radar Scope pulled up here, and this will help us get accurate radar updates for whatever wildfire we're tracking. Um, but anyways, as you can see, all right, Mr.
Twisted.
Twister, you can't
Oh.
say that, brother. Uh, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to put you in timeout, brother.
Good
Anyways,
morning, Caleb.
hello everybody, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. As you can see, we have a multitude of wildfires breaking out across central Nebraska here today. Actually, you can see at least 4 major wildfires. We are, it's a pretty dire situation. There's a lot of wildfires out here today, and it's crucial that we get this information out. So let's go ahead and go over to the actual National Weather Service page
Oh,
here.
I didn't.
And for a lot of
I
this
didn't.
area in central Nebraska, as you can see, it's under a red flag warning and a high wind warning. Um, the
Did
actual
not
fire,
realize.
and the actual fire weather risk for today, we have a very large critical risk. And funny thing is a lot of our major wildfires that are happening in our risk area are not even in the critical risk area here. They're in the what is that? The
Elevated.
elevated, yeah, elevated risk. But that doesn't mean we won't see fire weather later tonight in these red shaded areas. So please stay on high alert. The relative humidity levels, the wind, they're they're very extremely high. Uh, so
Do not burn.
yeah, don't burn. So they every single thing out here today is pointing towards a pretty dangerous fire weather day. Not it's not like what we saw back in February, right? February with the wildfire
Yeah.
outbreak in the Panhandle of Oklahoma, Texas, and Southwest Kansas. But but all right, I'm muting Twister because his mic is actually insanely loud. But
Um,
anyways, I have a lot of stuff pulled up here. I was doing a project and I just looked over at radar and there was a lot of stuff going on. Let's go over to watch duty real quick and let's get a few updates on some of our major wildfires that are going on right now. So our big one seems like going on right now in central Nebraska just got upgraded, by the way. So this is the Road 203 fire, just off of Circle Road and Natick Road, southeast of Halsey, Nebraska. And as you can see, it was updated 1 minute ago. It is 5,000 acres and growing, guys. This is a large, dangerous wildfire. As you can see, there are, evacuations in the Dunning area. As you can see, this is a large wildfire, and it seems to be moving south at the time. So if we can turn on, actually, let's go ahead and go back to radar scope here. Uh,
computer
Make
is
sure we
not
have
connected.
actual live fire data here. As you can see, we have many non-thunderstorm wind gusts across the South Dakota area here, Nebraska, and as you can see, some of these reports are extremely high. So, 60 mile an hour, 69 mile an hour. That's extremely high. So very favorable fire weather conditions out here today. And as you can see, here are our station plots out here, and a lot of our wind, a lot of
Oh,
our wind vectors are blowing directly to the southeast. So, dangerous wildfire conditions, and most of our fires are going to be moving to in the southeast direction. So this is the fire that just got upgraded to 5,000 acres. By the way, this is the Road 203 fire. As you can see, it is still growing. It is located right here, southeast of Thetford, west of Halsey. Doesn't look like it's okay. Anyways, so put you on this screen for here for a second. Just give me 1 second real quick, chat.
Yeah, my computer's working now.
What?
Mouse is just.
Well, here's one.
Pull up. Supercell. Pull up everything.
Is this all clean? It's all clean? Thank you. Do you need this one too? Do you need this basket too? Okay. Yeah, it is. All right, back. Sorry about that, guys.
It's got homepage now. Let me see.
We're probably gonna be live pretty long time here, covering this wildfire threat. Wow, look at that. Extreme behavior with our wildfire here near Halsey.
Eastern Wyoming, 98 mile per hour wind gust report.
Wow, that is unreal. Yeah, guys, as you just
That was
heard it here,
6
that
hours
is
ago.
unreal.
98.4. Dan Fitz.
Here's the current sustained wind speed across our risk areas here today, and as you can see, across most of these areas where our wildfires are at, we're seeing wind speeds of 35 mile an hour, 32 mile an hour, in 40, even reaching up into the sustained 40 mile an hour region in western Nebraska. So a very dangerous situation unfolding here today. And if we look at our sounding from North Platte, it'll just show how vulnerable this environment is for fire weather behavior. And as you can see, a very dry profile. Our lapse rates are pretty high as well. Not good at all, guys. Pretty scary situation out here. If anybody has any questions, just let me know. But we're gonna keep on trucking. There's a 65 mile an hour wind gust report as well. And as well up here in South Dakota, I believe we also have a major wildfire. Yeah, that is correct. A one here just south of Custer, South Dakota. I hope this is rain or some sort of precipitation. We can check that real quick here. If we can go to our precipitation depiction. Yep, that is rain. Maybe a little bit of snow as well. So hopefully that'll mitigate the fire weather risk out here. But as you can see, yes, we do have another major wildfire here in southwestern South Dakota, and our winds out there sustained are actually reaching up into the 40 mile an hour range. So not good at all, guys. Very, very not good. Some of our sustained, oh wow, some of our wind gust reports are even getting up to 70 mile an hour in South Dakota.
West of North Platte, that is a huge wildfire, and it's really high up in the.
Yeah.
It's higher up in the atmosphere, so that's a really big fire.
So the one, oh wow, yeah. So I see what you're talking about. The one near North Platte.
Oshkosh. I don't know.
The one near North Platte. North Platte.
Broadwater.
Broadwater. Is that the northern one?
It's southeast of Scottsbluff. It's in between North.
Oh yeah. This is a big one. Yeah. This seems to be another large, dangerous wildfire. As you can see, absolutely ginormous smoke plume here. I mean, that is just a monster smoke plume right there.
12,000 feet. That's just from the base.
Our actual smoke plume itself looks like it ranges about 110 miles. That is a major wildfire, folks.
Whoa.
100 to 110 mile an hour, 110 mile long smoke plume. So lots of areas across Nebraska being affected by this one wildfire alone, just due to smoke and potential burning. So right now, this one is located just north of Oshkosh, Llewellyn, and Arthur. down the line, some communities that could be impacted are especially the communities around the let's see here. What lake is that? That would be Lake McConaughey. So everybody in the vicinity of Lake McConaughey probably needs to think about getting out of there. That's not a good situation at all. That's a huge wildfire. Let's go back to our 5,000 acre wildfire here, just to the southwest of Halsey, Nebraska. As you can see, extreme wildfire behavior as well. We have some pretty high reflectivity values correlating with very high smoke plumes reaching up into our atmosphere. Very extreme fire weather behavior. So we probably have very fast flames as well over here. I don't know how hilly this region is, but it does seem like it is in a pretty forested region, and it does seem like there is at least some sort of hilly terrain over here. That's not good at all. We don't want that because, as you know, fires quickly travel uphill. And this one seems to be just a giant wildfire. It looks really reminiscent of the wildfire that just happened near what's that? The Ranger Road fire. So the one that started over here near Turpin, I think. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Or
Looks like a
sorry,
lot of
Beaver.
power
Beaver.
outages.
Yeah, there's plenty of power outages, and this smoke plume as well from this this wildfire. This one stretches. Let's see. This one stretches 80 miles. So another large smoke plume. Don't even get me started with this one up north. This one up north seems like it's just like just ramping up in intensity. Like over the past few scans, I can go back and scans a little bit, and you can just see how it just explodes. It just shifts to the south and it explodes. So you can see right around 5:50, almost 6 p.m. It's on a southeast direction, and then it just quickly shifts directly south. So extreme fire behavior here. So if you are traveling out here, just please be careful. These wildfires are extremely dangerous and they are erratic. As you can see, this one just changed directions. It looks like it's heading directly for this area now, near. Let's see. Yeah, it would be heading directly for the Merritt Reservoir area, and that also looks like it could be an extreme wildfire. Not good at all, folks. Let's go back to our Road 2 or 3 fire. No updates as of now, but look at how many active wildfires we have across Nebraska. We had a few across northeast Kansas earlier today, but as far as I know, those are decent for right now. None of them are of great concern, but this one seems to be also a pretty bad one. This vegetation fire here near County Road 111 and County Road 112, northeast of Bridgeport. So, about 1 hour ago, we had a report come in. Western Garden County wildfire moving east, prepare in advance for possible evacuations. Special attention to Road 70 north to Road 92. So, that would be near this area, I think. Road 92. Road 92 is way down here. So, that is a large distance, folks. That is at least 7,000 acres. Like, that is a huge fire.
Fox Butte County, 100% of the customers tracked out of power.
My goodness.
And then 26%, 25%, that's still a lot. At 280, 41, 15,000 customers. A lot of power outages.
No kidding. So I have a pretty bad wildfire in southwestern North Dakota. I'm just watching for any spot fires that attempt to fire in our risk area today. Because if they do, it'll not be good. Will not be good at all. So, especially looking at Colorado, northeast Colorado here. But my goodness, Nebraska is just on fire. Like, it is not good at all. If we can go look at our wind gust reports, see what we're looking at. My goodness, we're just getting consistent gusts up to 40 to like the high 50s. And in extreme western Nebraska, up to the high 60s even. Like, this is not good. Yeah, I also have another big wildfire here, just to the south of Gothenburg and Cozad in Lexington. This is in the vicinity of a lot of different communities here, and this seems to be also like a pretty uh, big wildfire as well here. Lots of smoke, and we're seeing some pretty high reflectivity values, especially near the fire itself, going up to the low 30 dBz values. So a pretty pretty bad situation there as well. If we can look at our echo tops here, we can figure out how high these smoke plumes are reaching. And right around here, we're seeing 15,000 feet. Incredible. And this one, we're seeing also 15,000 feet on echo tops. And maybe for the tallest smoke plumes, we're seeing 20,000 feet, which is insane. That's usually something you would see with, you know, wildfires in like California. Like, that's unreal. Let's go back to, unfortunately, wildfire coverage is going to be really a slow moving, slow pace, just because you got to wait for, you know, updates to come in and stuff and all of that. And it's just a very long process, but nothing that won't keep us busy, especially with these just dangerous wildfires out here, man. This is just unreal. I'm really concerned about this one here near Dunning, just especially. Like, it's insane. Really hope we don't see any, losses. I hope we don't see any homes get burnt, any structures. That would be worst case scenario. Hopefully no injuries as well. But my goodness, this is just a massive wildfire to the northwest of Llewellyn. Huge. That is unreal.
State record, 6.14-inch hailstone in Kankakee, Illinois. Yesterday, or the 10th.
Back to watch duty here. See if we can get any more updates. Seems like there's a 2,000 acre wildfire in rural South Dakota, in northern South Dakota. Let's go ahead and take a look at that if we can see that on radar scope. And I think I found it. Actually, I don't know. It might just not be appearing on reflectivity, but my goodness, that is also a large wildfire. The Moreau River Fire. Wow, it was just updated 12 minutes ago. The fire is currently under control at this time, but not contained. Please stay away from this area as there is still a large emergency response presence. So this fire is currently 2,000 acres in size and 30% contained. So they are working on getting that fire cleaned up. And just a wildfire out here in southwest South Dakota, the Deer Fire. Just updated 2 minutes ago. We have evacuation orders, level 3 evacuation orders in effect for the area of Hazel Road, Glen Erin, and Lower French Creek Road. The fire is now 200 acres as of a recent report. So that is also a pretty dangerous situation as well there. But, I mean, these wildfires in Nebraska are just the star of the show. They are unreal. Okay, we just had another update 9 minutes ago for our wildfire here near Gothenburg, Farnham. There are level 3 evacuation orders for Jeffrey Lake area. And they did open some areas or some evacuation centers. So trying to get things under control here. Let's go back to radar scope. My goodness, 70-mile-an-hour gusts in extreme western Nebraska. Not what you want to see. I mean, our fire in Nebraska is spreading rapidly.
Insane.
It's hard to get a fire like that under control. Our fire is probably somewhere in there. I don't know if that's the exact size, but something like that. And wow, look at this smoke plume here just to the southwest of Valentine. That is our fire near Valentine. I mean, my goodness, folks. Yeah, it is really bad.
Let's see.
So until we get some new updates, we're going to be chilling here. Wow. I mean, that is just a massive wildfire near Gothenburg, Nebraska. Hopefully they get this one near Dunning under control. But my goodness, I mean, that smoke plume is already big enough as it is. It's already 90 miles long. I mean, it was 80 miles long earlier in the stream, but now it's 10 miles longer. That is how fast these winds are moving, folks. In the area around, the Merritt Reservoir needs to think about evacuating because, I mean, my goodness, lots of smoke in the area. Got to be careful. A little stuffy today, guys. My goodness. I mean, our smoke plume here is still over 100 miles long. That's unreal. Gonna make a post about that on Twitter real quick. Extremely dangerous situation out here, folks. thankfully, and I mean thankfully, we have had no spot fires appear in our risk area today. It's been really windy out here, folks. I'm part of the risk area, I'll tell you. It's been really windy, but it's been a blessing. We have had no wildfire problems. But my goodness, I mean, this fire out here in southwest South Dakota is also just incredible. That is also a very long smoke plume, 50 miles. And you're getting 60-mile-an-hour gusts there, guys. I can go ahead and quickly look at what the hourly forecast is going to be for this area. Actually, I'll do that right now. Matter of fact, I'll play the radar loop so you can see how these wildfires have progressed. All right. So thankfully, it looks like most of the problems here, most of the wind is going to be dying down relatively within the next few hours, hopefully. But that is a lot of time for stuff to go wrong. I mean, at 10 p.m., it still says we have gusts of 40 mile an hour, which is very high. That's significant. Let's go back to watch duty, see if we have any new updates. I mean, I think this wildfire is ginormous. I mean, they haven't named it yet. I mean, it's just huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
thankfully we've only had one 2-acre fire in Colorado today. It's a blessing. My gosh, that is also that is just cranking. That is a massive fire. Let's look at our echo tops one more time. Still up to 15,000 feet. I wouldn't be surprised if we have another 5,000-acre wildfire occurring just north of Oshkosh, Nebraska. I mean, that is just also a unreal situation there. Let me really quickly take a look at the actual storm reports from today. And we can go ahead and take a look at the actual patterns for fire weather in the future because it looks like it's going to be pretty active here in the upcoming stretch. So here's the day, or sorry, Here's the day one outlook if you are not aware. Most of our fire activity is happening right here in the area that's not the red shaded area. The red shaded area is our critical risk for fire. Tomorrow's fire weather outlook is a elevated risk for a lot of eastern Colorado, central New Mexico, and some of our risk area here today, western Nebraska. And then our day 3 and day 4 fire weather outlook are both highlighted. So we got kind of a double barrel shotgun here for this kind of area here. So southeastern New Mexico, western Texas, Lubbock, Midland, Fort Stockton, Abilene, El Paso. Looks like it's going to be a pretty significant fire weather weekend out there. And wow, I mean, yeah, it's just going to be nuts. Look at that. If we look at our drought monitor real quick, just to get an idea of what the drought looks like around the area, as you can see, our rocky snowpack is melting at a rapid pace, and the drought across this area is growing rapid. So lots of drought in this area, and there's actually very significant drought in our risk area with all these wildfires. So you can see here in Nebraska, this is where all of our bad wildfire conditions are happening. We have a severe to an extreme drought in some of these areas. And I mean, I'm not surprised.
Phil has a Discord. That's cool.
I'll probably have to take a quick break here to go eat dinner in a little bit, but I'll be back very shortly. But I mean, my goodness. Huge wildfires. Hopefully they get it under control soon. Sorry that nothing is kind of prepared. I don't have webcam set up. I don't have really a lot set up. It's just kind of just a urgent thing that we kind of did here. What's up, Brody? Welcome to the chat. You should totally join the coverage. Also, I'm under a drought. That's great. I am under a abnormally dry period. Not good at all. Camp's under a severe drought.
Yay.
A lot of our risk area tomorrow is also under a severe drought, moderate to severe drought.
Interesting.
Taking a look at our day 3-7 U.S. hazards, we are expecting much above average normal temperatures across a lot of the western U.S., including Utah, Colorado, Nevada. I'm actually going to be in this red shaded area, so if anything crazy happens, I'll be able to document it. I'm going to be in Las Vegas, and I'm going to be in northern Arizona. So if anything crazy happens, I'll be able to document it.
This.
All right. Let's go back to watch duty, see if we have any new updates. Doubt we do.
Oh. That's crashing.
So, our 5,000 acre fire in central Nebraska. No new updates right now. No new updates for our fire west of Gothenburg, Nebraska. Oh, we do have an update for our fire here northeast of Bridgeport. So that would be for this fire here, guys. I believe. Yeah. And my goodness, that one looks like it's blowing up too. This one does. Well, actually, all of our fires look like they're regaining strength. Not good at all, folks. They have a new wave of winds kind of rolling through or something. I would show some pictures. I don't know if we have pictures going up right now, but if we did, I couldn't show them because I would have to get... Oh, yeah, wow. Look at that. Look at that right there, guys. Massive smoke plume or smoke tower going up right there just to the southwest of Halsey. Still have a very active wildfire ongoing. It's probably not going to be over for a while, folks. I mean, this one near Gothenburg is just burning, burning, burning. Our ecotops on this one are... It's an old scan, so... Let's try and go to enhanced ecotops. Nope, that's still very old. Let's go back to our fire in southwest South Dakota. That one's still burning as well. Going around any of our risk areas for any potential startup fire. Hopefully none occurs. If anything happens within this area, then it's bad. That's not a fire. Okay, great. I was concerned if that was a fire or not, but it's not, so we're good. Texas has seen quite a few wildfires as well. And they have been relatively calm today, which is great. Great news. I mean, my goodness, like that is just unreal. Still massive wildfire activity out here. But here's our update. South Crescent Lake to Road 82, prepare to evacuate. We have an updated heat signature satellite. So these are where they're detecting at least some sort of heat. So at least some sort of flame or something. That is a large area. Very large area. In fact, that is... let's measure. Like, that is extremely large, guys. I don't mean to, you know... but my goodness, guys, that is just a very vast area. If it started from up up here in Bridgeport, and it's right here, that's about 28 miles covered. I could be wrong. Certainly looks that way. Yeah, just to the northeast of Bridgeport, and then right here to the southeast of Briscoe. That's at least 20 miles, guys. That is a huge fire. 20 miles is about... Let's look. How many acres? Let's just look at 15 miles. 2 acres. No, hold up, wait. 15 miles to feet. So that's about 79,200 feet. 79,200 feet to acres. That's not right. It's a huge fire. That's all you need to know. Huge fire. Still have a big fire burning here southwest of Valentine as well. If you know anybody within these areas, give them a call. Make sure they're all right. As a big wildfire. Had no update here as well. From our vegetation fire near Valentine, here's some new updated heat signatures. I wonder if I can use this for stream. Oh, wow, this is actually awesome. What the heck? All right. Yeah, so looky here, guys. We have multiple wildfires still burning here across Nebraska. Here's our one near Dunning. All right, this is the one near Dunning. Yep. That's a big fire, guys. Those are our heat signatures alone. Sorry, guys, if I'm not reading chat. I don't know if anybody's typing. Because he typed Epstein. As that was his first message in chat. And I'm not trying to deal with that. Anyways. This right here is our main concern. Seems to be our biggest fire. Just to the northeast of Bridgeport, Nebraska. And you can see a huge smoke plume coming from that one here. Go back to Radar Omega for that one. I mean, oh my goodness, guys. I mean, just a outbreak of fires. I mean, I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 major wildfires across central Nebraska. And there's one up here in southwest South Dakota as well. One right here. Make that 5 major wildfires. In a relatively kind of localized area. We still have very high wind gusts and low relative humidity out here. So these fires are going to continue burning for quite some time tonight. Hopefully nothing, no structures get impacted. That's not what we want. No, absolutely, I get that. Let's look at our ecotops for this one here. It's still very old scans here. Still don't think we have any initiation or any spot ups across our risk area, which is great news. That's nuts. Yeah, I really didn't expect to go live today, but I saw that this was going on and figured I would because, I mean, it's significant and there's a lot going on. Clearly. There's our one in South Dakota as well, guys, if you want to look at that one. I mean, my goodness, that is at least a 10,000 acre fire right there, guys. That is a huge fire. in western Nebraska. That may be larger. I don't know. Take a look at our recent updates here, see what we got. No evacuation orders, no new nothing yet, really. If nothing else happens for a little bit, I'll probably end stream. I didn't expect to go live for a very long time today, but expect the wildfire, risk in this area to keep going up. Yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off for tonight, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Yeah, very urgent stream. I didn't really know that was gonna go live today, but thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Oh, the site is called fire.data.nestus.noaa.gov. If you want it, I can just I can DM it to you if you want, but it's on the noaa.gov website, and it's the Wildland Fire Data Portal. But yeah, it's very useful. Actually, I just found out about this today. I knew it, but anyways, I'm gonna hop off for tonight. Anyways,